and Cassidy, and I run Junction, a company dedicated to developing tailored training which moves people from comfort to creativity so they can achieve their own personal and business success. Now, around about 7 years ago, in 2005, I moved from South Africa to Brisbane, and in that process I had to get a job for visa purposes. Now, for someone who had been running their own business for the last 4 years, this was a pretty big ask. And when 14 months later, the company that I was working for decided that I wasn't a cultural fit, and they gave me the option of a 6-week performance management process or a package, I felt devastated. I felt rejected by the very country and culture and community that I so desperately wanted to fit in, the place that I called home. And so rather than go and get another job, I decided to go it alone. And so I started upskilling myself, and I started hiding amongst credible training companies, delivering contract training services, delivering other people's programs, when in fact I had my own suite of tried and tested programs sitting on a shelf waiting. Now, all of this changed in 2011, because in 2011, one of the big companies that I work for awarded me the Facilitator of the Year award. And this really did change my life, because for the first time in 4 years, I felt like I was adding the value that I so desperately wanted. And I felt accepted by the culture and community in which I lived and worked. It was a great feeling. Now, I share the story because how many times have you felt a failure? How many times have you felt that you just haven't been accepted or valued for the contribution that you make? How many times have you felt like you just weren't up to scratch? I know, and I've learned, that if it's to be, it's up to me. And so since winning that award in 2011, my life has certainly changed for the better. I've started working with aspirational business owners and conducting research amongst my network to find out where the biggest areas are that I can potentially add my value. And what I found out is that there's a big potential gap for us in Australia to build better business leaders. Business leaders who are emotionally intelligent and are able to create sound structure for their people and the business, at the same time being able to ignite the passion in their people so that they can move them forward and compete against the global stage that we find ourselves in. Now, what I'm finding is that a lot of our companies are only starting to develop leadership roles once our leaders get into those roles. And so what that means is we're setting our leaders up potentially for failure rather than success. And so my vision is to go and help business leaders in both public and private enterprise to move their people and themselves from their comfort zones to creativity, which is where, by the way, all the magic happens, so that we can take advantage of the opportunities that are available to us. And so if you think that I can help you help your company move forward, I'd love to hear from you. You can contact me on www.skilljunction.com.au. So my name is Kerry Cassidy, and it's been a pleasure meeting with you today. Thank you so much. Bye now.